Oh my God, he's got your rig in his mouth. You got him. Oh, no. Oh my God.
It didn't quite have it, did it?
And he's still feeding.
He just sort of lipsed it. Wow, that's a good fish as well.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Keep going, keep going. I'd say you're good now.
Drop.
I'd say so.
Okay, it's going. Both rigs on the spot, and I'm pretty happy with how they've landed.
That carp is one we can catch.
We can, yeah.
And I hope we do.
I have just given them a slight tweak. Yesterday, one thing I noticed on the underwater camera was that the rig was dancing a little bit too much. 4 millimetres.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, mate. That's the same fish again.
Like I say, sometimes they'll just do that, but
It
they
was
do
millimetres,
tend to
wasn't he?
You were very close.
He didn't spook on anything then.
No.
Just had a trough and off he went. So I'm having another little look in another little hole that I know that we put a bit of bait in 2 days ago.
Yes, got him, surely. He's done it, spat you out.
He did.
Spat you out.
He's done me, yeah, he done me, yeah.
Spat you out,
he
mate.
did, yeah, he did.
Do you want to watch that back?
Not really.
I do. Around about now is the time when on the screen it comes up, Carp 1, James 0.
That was well and truly done as well. That was like, blow it across the swim.
I thought, oh, he hasn't got it, and then I just saw the orange go, whew.
Not a bleep, nothing, is there? That's what's crazy. Okay, that's interesting. Combi rigs,
Right,
going on.
Is this 15, 20? Hang on.
Massively done that. Not just a little bit done. I don't want to see this.
Here we go. Right, here you go. Watch him. Comes out the gloom. What does he do? Ready? Right in the mouth. Wallop.
Where's it? The lead didn't even come in. I think it's because it was all bent. He had a bit of play and just spat it, mate. You saw no lead movement whatsoever. Furious. You love it when that happens. I can just see inside you. You're just smirking inside your little body.
No, I don't love it. Trust me, I would much rather
smirking.
you caught that carp.
No, you're smirking
I'd much
inside.
rather you caught it.
No, you don't. You're smirking.
No, I would
You find that funny?
I would much rather you caught the fish.
Yeah, but you still find it
But
funny.
it is funny. We're friends, so I'm allowed to laugh.
Oh, yeah.
You'd laugh if that was me.
I know.
But no, mate, that
That's royally
it's
done.
heartbreaking at the same time. I'd much rather you have caught that carp. I'd say one thing though, that orange has been touched a lot quicker than the little tipper, isn't it? So
yeah.
We'll now, when you make your change, we'll see what happens then.
Yeah.
Then it really does become a waiting game once that's out there.
Yeah. How many times generally do people get done?
Very rarely more than once.
Really?
No.
Because Stokesy and Damrett, they got done in 8 times or something.
Yeah, so Gaz,
and they were fish.
Gaz's felt like a really good one for getting done, and at the end of it, I think it was 6-5 to Gaz.
Oh right. Oh, he had that many bites.
He lost one,
Which right?
obviously one, and I think he got done 4 times. Yeah.
Was he getting done before he made adjustments?
He was getting done on the same rigs he was.
Oh, he
catching
was.
on.
Right.
One rig he made a tiny bit longer, got done,
Right.
and then the others, I think, were just happens.
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
And that was watching it happen felt like a really good ratio, and that was basically 50-50.
Really, that was a good ratio.
It felt like it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, watch. You're gonna get him now. Oh, that's that one with the head again, mate. I'm sure I done him last time, yeah. Oh, mate.
He's going.
Look, he's going. Yes. He's turned away, mate. You'll swear he's turning away from that.
No, he did.
Is that hard? Is that a bottom bait then, who's you've got there?
These.
I reckon you want them flat, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna bang them with. Well, these should, with a slightly stiffer material, they should sit almost like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some crimps in them as well so that they sit a bit flusher. Yeah, I'm going to crimp them up. I might even crimp them up on like one side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Oh, that was close. close that was.
With a window in the feeding activity beneath the bush, Jimmy decided it was time to reel in the rods and ring the changes. Despite having just had a pickup on one of the hook baits, it really did feel like neither of the two were doing the job that he wanted them to. With that in mind, and with the benefit of underwater cameras to observe quite literally everything that happens, as a group we felt like it was the right thing to do. Crimps were added to small brown barrel hook baits and then attached to a rather impressive looking combi rig with a super sharp hook. The buoyancy of the hook baits and the presentation of the rigs were then checked in the margins before being deployed back to the spot.
So I'm making a couple of rig tweaks. Not only have I changed the hook bait to match the pellets that I'm using, both Elle and I kind of discussed it and agreed together that potentially the fish are spooking off of those bright hook baits. I did eventually get a pickup on it and I got done. So I've made a tiny little rig tweak as well to a rig that I've used for a number of years, and this is a combi rig. I've just Albrighted some supple braid to a stiff fluorocarbon boom. The boom will kick it away. I'm just feeling that little supple hook link might allow the hook to drop and obviously catch hold a bit quicker than the stiffer one. That is the theory. I've got fluorocarbon leader on as normal, lead clip, little bit of a shrink tube kicker, and yeah, I've got a sort of matching pellet hook bait. So let's see how it fares.
As much as it's good to ring the changes, we needed rods back in the water as soon as possible, and once again I found myself perched in the tree.
Drop now, drop now, drop now. That should be sweet, mate.
The first rig was shortly followed by the second, and before long we had two rigs sat pretty on the spot. The only question left, how long would it take for a carp to pick one of them up without the visual aspect on our side?
Can't do more than that, and they're exactly where we wanted them. He's got to catch one now. There's two carp on the spot whilst I'm sat in the tree above them. Tell me when they go. They're literally right beneath us now. Well, let's get out of this tree, Dave.
Over the years, I've watched the Elson's carp feeding the edge numerous times, hundreds if not thousands to be honest, and they're not acting like their normal selves. Normally, you'd have a lot of competition in the swim, whereas what I've seen from poking my head in the tent and watching the cameras is they're just coming down, taking one mouthful and swimming off. There hasn't been enough competition. Normally you'd have 3, 4, even 5 fish going on a spot, kicking up that sediment off the bottom, and then that's when they drop their guard. But obviously with the cameras in, they can't really do that, because if you put too much bait in, it kicks up too much detritus off the bottom, and then the clarity goes bad and you're not going to see the fish hooking themselves, which at the end of the day, this is what the lads want. I don't think it's down to the way that Jimmy's actually been fishing. I think it's a combination of them not being able to put enough bait in to keep the clarity there, and also the big alien object that's in the swim.
Now, as much as the way that the carp were feeding wasn't Jimmy's fault, there was a slight problem with the PVA nugget on one of his rods, which we kind of thought was Jimmy's fault.
I feel like that's still on it. I feel like that's still white on it.
Chances are, because the foam has the buoyancy within it, the PVA is going to melt. The buoyancy of the foam is pulling upwards.
And that just goes, shrinks
it's going to
into
bust
each
out.
other.
It's going to bust out.
Yeah.
It's going to bust
Yeah.
out the PVA.
It just
The
shrinks.
foam's going to come up.
Close that, man. I'll close
Like your foam is not coming out of PVA around it. It's coming up as separate bits, which means the residue of the hook is left on the hook.
Yeah, that's right.
Carefully watching the clip back, you can see that there is still some form of PVA residue on the hook, whether it's the mesh itself, which contains the PVA nuggets, or a piece of one of the nuggets that Jimmy pushes the hook into. We weren't exactly sure, but collectively we were all pretty confident that within too long, in the warm water, that would melt and disappear.
The rig. Drop now. Drop now. Yes. Yes.
No, it's not. Just to the right of it.
That was
Just
so
to the right
close.
of it. Yeah, probably six main pounds. It was close. But we went camping. We're like six.
Sorry, he does it all the time.
Literally, that was an inch from his hook base, saw him camping in the 8 seconds after it.
You
No, I'm not doing it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mate. We're trying to build a story.
We're making
You
we're making a
you
film.
want to keep f***ing chaffing?
No, but just maybe for a few seconds.
It missed it, mate. Simple.
I'm just gonna write Jimmy's a twat.
It missed the hook bait.
It's right next to your hook bait, and then you're like, yeah, 6 of us.
Yeah.
No, it swam off. It fucking missed it.
It was
swam
barely
off.
left
What
frame.
else do you want to say? It ate 2 pellets and f***ed off.
Problem is that the audience don't know what the fuck you're on about when you start talking about camping.
I was like, that was
No, but
so
wouldn't you
close.
just-
You
you
were
wouldn't
like,
just
yeah,
cut
the
it?
6 of us went camping.
You just would you even use that bit?
Close to cut.
Probably not.
I was going to say you wouldn't even use that, would you?
Right now.
Nothing really. Oh, pick fish from the back.
I went golf once.
Here we go. Right.
This is good. No, it's not. It's the anteater again. There wasn't much of a discussion to be had. I've been eating that, doing that all day. Yeah, camping was a discussion to have.
You've got to love it when a plan comes together, and taking the bright hook baits out of the swim was about to result in a complete transformation in the way in which the carp were feeding on the spot, so much so we had to add visual markers to the screen so that you're able to see exactly where the hook baits were.
Yes. This time we're going ultra supple. Mate, he's well cool. I want to catch him. Cool, he's nuzzling. He's having a little sit down again.
Oh my
No,
god!
he didn't know it.
Rubbed up his chin.
Right, we've got about 3.5 hours, 4 hours left of the session. We're going to go shit or bust.
He literally eats.
Yeah, he's the only one that seems to do it.
Chews.
I'm so much happier now that we've changed that camera around.
Got 4 or 5 of them here. This
Yeah,
is good.
this is good.
Well played.
Look at them, they're like little battleships coming in, aren't they?
Go on.
What have they just gone off? I really, really want to get a new spot going. Staying so calm, mate. But they're still there, mate. This is what we want. They're on the spot now. 5 ounce lead, wallet, fluorocarbon, boom hook link to kick everything away.
You'd have asked me before I came here, is there a world in which carp will actively refuse bright hook baits? Like, I would have said, no, that's all I use.
We all thought they'd be great, but I didn't realise just how many silvers and nuisance species were here. We've had perch sitting all over the swim.
The line, that's really close. Yes! Yes! Yes, Jimmy!